everybody, welcome to Saturday Night Live Art Shows. I'm Marianne Benoit, and I'm an energy artist and an interior designer in Seward, Alaska. And tonight I wanted to share with you week two of my Shining Ones collection. And if you watched my show last week, I talked about how this whole collection was inspired in a really unusual way. It was based on a dream that I had where I was like living in some ancient time, and when I woke up I kept hearing the name Sumeria going through my head, which sounded kind of familiar, but I didn't know what it was. So I looked it up and I found out that the Sumerians were an advanced ancient civilization, and they were considered one of the earliest known civilizations in human history. And they were renowned for their advancements in writing, math, astronomy, architecture, and governance. And they were some of the ones that set up the first form of writing, which they did on clay tablets. And the pictures that I saw when I looked this up online look similar to what I was kind of envisioning in my dream. And according to what I found, the Sumerians lived in an area kind of around southern Iraq. And as I continued doing more research, I found that I ran across something called the Shining Ones, which were, in that culture, they were considered like divine beings that were associated with wisdom and power and enlightenment. They're often linked to things like the sun and the stars, probably the moon as well. And they were kind of like intermediaries between the gods and humans. And they offered spiritual guidance to people. And when I saw some of the pictures of the Shining Ones, their depiction of the Shining Ones, it reminded me of some art that I had created a year ago that I named the Shiny Ones. And I thought, wow, okay, so something is coming through to me in this art. I'm not sure what. Is this like memories of a past life or what this is? But in any case, I feel like, you know, this art is being inspired by something. And I'm going with it. So I have created a bunch of different pieces in this series, and the style, uh, I would call it ancient Sumerian style. So I don't know, what it is exactly, but I am really enjoying creating it, and I'm loving the colors, and I'm loving the feeling of it, and I hope you will enjoy it as well. So last week I showed you some of the pieces and showed you how to use them in a room that I created. Of a living room, and this week I'm showing you some more pieces in the collection, and it's the same room but it's using different decor items and colors, etc. And I'm going to probably continue with this series for a few more weeks, but the point is you can take these pieces of art, put it in your space to kind of like raise the energy in your space and create something that is, in a way, inviting wisdom, power, and enlightenment into your life, showing that you're open to all these things. And so you're increasing the energy in your space, but at the same time, you can use this type of art in a lot of different styles, whether it's like an antique style or more modern or bohemian. There's all kinds of things you can do. And I feel like you can just totally experiment with this and just play around with it and see how it looks in different ways. And this series, I'm going to try to show you how to do that. So I hope you enjoy this, and would love to know your thoughts about it. So enjoy the show, and thank you for coming.